Hey there, welcome back. It's Toasty Fresh and this is video 2 for March on my collections updates, and today it's going to be going over just some of the other stuff that I got in February and maybe towards the end of tail end of January as well, and just going over a big bunch of games. So I'm going to try and keep it, I don't know, a little bit brief, and there's some more PlayStation games, but seeing as I'm lumping a lot of videos, games together, I'm going to actually start off with the non-PlayStation stuff first, and I'll go for the PC games first on this one, because from a charity shop as well, they get a lot of PC games, and eventually I get tempted to go and pick them up as well. I don't know how long it'll take me to actually play them, but here we go. The first one I got was, I've already got a Total War game that I got last time. I forget which one it were, Medieval Total War I got, but now I've got a Total War Shogun 2 as well. I picked that up for £1 from my local charity shop, because I got two just down the road from me, and this was the little one, and it's not in the best, it's a little bit cracked on the inside, but as long as it plays okay then that's fine. So that was one of them. I also picked up Black and White 2, the collector's edition. Now I did used to have the first one for one of my old laptops way back, so this is another one that maybe I'll be excited to play. Another one of those, same people who made Fable, so you've got that kind of light and dark, you can go either evil or be good, but you're a deity that has a big gigantic creature basically to do your bidding on Earth. But I'll go ahead and play that one. The first one was pretty good. I think I had it. I didn't play it really into it before I ended up losing it, but this one I might have a bit more of a go of and see what it's all about. And last but not least, the PC, it is Age of Mythology, which I got because I was a big fan of Age of Empires. I remember the first introduction to that series of games was for the PlayStation 2, I think it was it Age of Empires 2? The one for the PlayStation 2 anyway, and then later on I got to take a look at the PC games when I finally got myself a laptop. Like I said, I'm pretty late to PC gaming, so... And there you have it. I'll show that one complete. And that's what I got PC wise. And then also, you don't really see me collect many Xbox 360 games. That's because originally the console that we've got in the house is my girlfriend's, and we both just share all the consoles out, but that's what I mean, I wasn't used to really buying for it. Plus that was the main console for playing FIFA on, so that was got a lot of use, so I never got to have a look in really. And now she's on the PlayStation 4, it's finally freed it up, so I decided to pick out from the bigger charity shop that's just down the road from me. I got Fallout New Vegas for 75p. I know it says £6 on there, but I didn't buy it from Entertainment Exchange. It did come from Entertainment Exchange originally, and it's got the instruction booklet and everything in it, so that was a pretty good deal I thought. I played the first Fallout 3. Again, I never completed Fallout 3 because it was another game that I bought for the Xbox when I saw it, and like I said, I never got the time to really play through it with it being my girlfriend's console, and I couldn't really hog it when her game was on that console. So that was a 360 game I got, and then I've got some PlayStation games that I also got from the charity shop, and these all cost £1 each. The first one, admittedly, I don't really know much about, and that's Warhawk. And it looks like a mix, again, between, I think there's like air combat, so you get an aerial missions, and it's kind of like a war game by the look of it, kind of like, I don't know if it's third person, so maybe a bit more like Mercenaries type fighting. But I'd have to take a look at it. It's Incognito Entertainment who developed it anyway, so I don't know if anyone's got any thoughts on that game. I just picked it up because it was £1, so whether it's good or bad, it is, you know, it's got to be worth £1. I also picked up Wheelman with Vin Diesel, the Vin Diesel game, and picked that one up because again it looks like kind of Burnout. Maybe it looks kind of like a mix between Burnout, Driver, with a little bit of gunplay thrown in as well by the look of things, and I think there's a little bit of on foot by the look of it, on foot missions as well. But I never played the game when it came out, and I've kind of ignored it. So it'd be a good one to maybe go back and have a look at and just see how good it was, whether it was actually not that bad of a game. So that's one to look at. And the other one, which you've seen on a few of my videos now, this game, and it's Godfather, the Don's edition for the PlayStation 3. So I've got yet another copy of the Godfather, because I've got 3 copies for the PlayStation 2 now. So this is my 4th copy of Godfather, and this is just the special Don's edition, which has got extra things, expansion packs, like the Corleone expansion pack. That's if it's all still on there, and it's got moves that you can, that ties into the motion of the 6-axis controller and things like that, and some other bonus maybe material that's in with that as well. But I just picked it up because it was £1, and I thought, well, why not get it on the PlayStation 3 as well? And it's just the fact that it was the Don's edition as well. I thought maybe there's something a little bit different to the game that I played, so that might be the one that I play. If I do play for it again, I'll probably play that version of it. And then moving on, I picked up for the PSP Wipeout Pure, which I remember they were Wipeout games for the original PlayStation 1. I never owned them, but I did play them either at other people's houses or demos or rental. I might have rented it for a while. And this is actually a Japanese copy, but being region free, it'll be fine to play, and it does have the English language on there as well. But there you go. I'll show you. Most of the instruction booklet though is in Japanese. You do get the odd words thrown in there as well. But I thought it's a pretty good game, and it might be the right type of game for the PSP as well, because it kind of races the way you can have a short race and then put it down again. So it's kind of a good format probably for the PSP to go on and play. And I also got a bunch of PlayStation 1 games, but don't hold your breath, it's nothing like mind-boggling. I'll show the least impressive game first, and that's a game called, which you can't actually see most of the cover there because of the big sticker on it, which originally cost £9.99, but it's kind of a budget game. It's called Turnabout. There you go, that's the instruction booklet. That's what the front cover does look like. Turnabout. And it's in pretty good nick, and I thought, if for nothing else, it's like a puzzle game where I think you've got to tilt it. You tilt the level to fit things in. I don't know exactly how it works. I'll probably have to play it to get a feel of that. But it's Natsume who made it, and it's kind of one of them budget games. I think that was at the end of the PS1's lifespan. But the actual case is in absolute pristine condition, so I may use this for Vagrant Story, which I bought off eBay, and it does have a slight crack on the case, so that'll probably be used for Vagrant Story to make it all nice, shiny and new again. And also I got Motor Racer 2, which is like motocross biking, that kind of thing. Never played the first one, never played any of these, so that'll be new to me. I've already got another game like that as well called Motocross Mania 2, so that'll be news to me to see what they're like. I did play some of them, like the MX games and ATV games. I played them, but I've never played any of those. And then I got Army Men, Omega Soldier, which not the best games in the world, but I do have the one Sarge's Heroes for the Dreamcast, and it's not actually terrible. It's actually a little bit playable, but that's, I think, for the Dreamcast. I think the PlayStation version is really bad, so I don't know how this game is going to play. 3DO, made this, same as they made all the other Army Men games, but this is a different one. But I just thought it's one for the collection. Again, they're only like 75p each, all of these. And then getting a little bit better, the games, I got Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Again, it's in pretty good nick. There's just a little bit of a scratch to it, and it's got the instructions and everything. And this is meant to be a pretty good game. I only remember playing the demo to this. It was on a demo disc that I had way back when. But Harry Potter weren't my kind of thing. I just thought, nah, I don't really want to play a Harry Potter game. But apparently it's meant to be pretty good. Still meant to be pretty enjoyable, so I probably will go and have a look at that at some point or another. And last but not least, I got Tokka Touring Course 2, which I've got Tokka 1 as well, but I haven't even got the case or anything for that. It's just a CD on its own, and that's a platinum as well. So this is good to have the original casing and everything, and it's all in good nick. All the PlayStation games, I picked them up as well because of how good condition the cases and the games were in. So nothing absolutely mind-blowing from those, but all in good condition, and they're all worth 75p to the pound that I paid for all of those games. If I have to pick a game of the video, which is what I usually do, I think the game of the video would probably be, I don't know, Godfather, Don's Edition. I played the game and I know it's really good. It's a really good film adaptation for a video game. That they did a video game adaptation of the film. It was all pretty spot on, even used the original actors and things like that. But I also know that Age of Mythology, after playing Age of Empires, that'll probably be a pretty sweet game to play as well. So maybe those two tie in. Although Tokka 2 is a pretty decent game, it is a really good racing game as well. So I don't know, maybe a three-way tie. There's not much to separate some of those games. But I'll probably pull up for Godfather out of all those. But yeah, just hit me up with any of your thoughts on the games I've got. I'll be coming back to you soon with another video from when I went on a little trip, which I'll be telling you about in the next video, and that's the stuff that I got from there. Not all games as well, so it'll be a little bit of a deviation. But that's all I've got time for on this video. Just hit me up with the comments or anything like that, and any likes, obviously, it will be greatly appreciated. But that's all I've got time for, and I'm out.